Hi everyone, Marcus from uTu with a quick perspective on hosting, or the process of taking your bot out to the cloud so it's consistently available. Going to be a very high level overview with this, at least on the conceptual piece. Just kind of thinking about delivering it, bringing it to life, and finally setting it free. In terms of delivering it, so here we're talking about, or we've just gone through a process of building up a local code base, laying out our NLP and our AI files. So to actually uh, get that to onto the cloud, how do we do that? And generally, what we'll look at is a three-step process of from your local Git environment, pushing that to a public repository like GitHub, and from GitHub, then onto your actual cloud provider. So, if you will, the stork in the nature, or who's delivering the baby for you, is kind of this chain of repos pushing from one to the other, developing what could be called a code pipeline. It's alive. Then, in terms of thinking about, your program running on a remote server, it's really no different than the setup of what you do locally when you type npm run start. It just so happens it's running on a shared server environment, at least if we're talking about one of the free cloud resources like with Heroku that we'll go through with the code piece. But the mystery of it, of life, trying to bring it to life is much the same as you would do simply locally. And of course, sending your bot out into the world. So here we have, I think it was Chompy, the bot that kind of learns from the people it engages with. So I think this is something, a little bit of a narrative like with bots, and you think about, them becoming more skilled, better able to kind of respond to the environment and things that are going on. Kind of repeated a refrain in kind of the conversational UI, improvement through iteration. But definitely be thinking about, how your bot performs in the wild. The first day that you set it out there is not how it will be performing later on, particularly if you're doing things right. Okay, so a quick perspective on how hosting starts to come into play with your bot. For more details and to follow along with more of the course, you can go to betterbots.utu.ai, or of course you can come check out the platform at utu.ai directly. Thanks.